from his deck.
He has no mana leak, and Bertoncini has no planeswalkers. So I feel like this is
a weird matchup.
Weird.
So it's a pseudo mirror. So it's just been land go, but Jonathan plays a think twice.
He didn't have to think twice about that, I bet.
Not at all.
Come on, stick a Liliana here, John. Show him. Then Alex will be like, mana leak. He's like, people play that?
We tried to convince
I would
John
just
to
be
play.
jamming Liliana here, no question.
But nothing.
Tap the lands, Medina. You cannot play Drago with no counter spells. What is that, Forbidden Alchemy?
That's Forbidden Alchemy at the end
Main
of Alex's
phase?
turn.
Oh, end of Alex's turn, okay.
Yeah, he passed the turn.
Mana leak,
Alex
acceptable.
mana leak.
Slam Liliana. Slamming Ileana. It's
There's a Liliana. And does Alex have another mana?
He only
leak?
has 3. I think he's playing the same deck as Edgar Flores, but Edgar drew all 3 mana leaks every game against Kibler last night, I think.
When you were watching him play test?
Yeah.
So
Plus
Liliana
1.
looks to have resolved.
I mean, this could be dangerous, though. Like, what if Alex, like, discards an Unburial?
Right, it is. It's scary because, like,
He has to
she's
do it.
actually worse against another
mirror.
deck that's prepared for Liliana, right?
So he discards Phantasmal
Image,
Image.
right. So now Alex has a Celestial Purge.
Mainboard Celestial Purge?
That's nice. One.
Oh my goodness.
In place of the 4th mana leak, I guess, right?
Oh. I don't think Bertoncini
really
has
good.
any follow-up here. Batter Skull.
Oh, Batter Skull.
That's actually probably good enough.
Yeah.
Time to play
I thought he
Protect
was
the
just
Queen.
I thought he was just going to go Unburial Rights. Or no, he didn't have anything to get back besides Phantasmal Image. Never mind.
Wait, so
there's-
Bertoncini's drawn his 1 of Batter Skull, which is the only threat that he could play with the amount of mana he had, and he drew his 1 of Celestial Purge to deal with Liliana at end of turn. I mean, must
be nice. Yeah. So
literally 1 of unreal.
you got to draw him sometimes.
I mean, you can tell by Medina's body language. You can only see his forearms and forward how deflated he is over this. But seriously, Bertoncini has 1
Yeah.
Batter Skull.
Well, John might not know that either, you know. But there's a think twice from John.
Is this end of Alex's turn? I mean, I actually don't think John has a great
No,
answer.
I think he just. What is he Doomblading?
The token.
It's black.
You can't Doomblade the black creature? Just kidding.
No, but you can terror it. He's like, I'm gonna terror your Batter Skull.
You can't terror it.
I know, I'm joking.
What's John doing? He's taking a call? He's literally taking a call.
He's making a trade. He's checking some values. So yeah, it's all right, John. We had him on camera in DC, and that was when he played. Oh, now I forget the name of the card. The red card that's like the new Wildfire.
Is that timely?
That is a timely reinforcements from John.
Sad reinforcements.
3 dudes.
So what kind of tokens are those?
Soldiers. I know. I don't know
Are those all
who
just
they
pictures
are.
of Bertoncini? Like, that would be the sickest if, like, you just had pictures of yourself and you're
They're
like,
all
here,
pictures
bud.
of different people. Like that's AJ. It's the germ token. Pretty sure it's AJ.
Timely back?
Timely for just life, or no,
Just for
just for
dudes?
dudes.
So that's also... That's weird. Why would you do that?
Press the attack, I guess.
I guess it loses a lot of value once he attacks again and there's only 1 dude.
Yeah,
What is this?
that's an
O-ring?
Oblivion Ring. That'll help against the Batter Skull if it would have resolved.
Ooh,
So
a
there's-
second. 2 of the 3 mana leaks have been drawn. I wonder, let's ask John after this match what he thinks of the card Mana Leak. What do you think about that card?
All right, so Batter Skull
I don't know how he
coming
plans
over
to get
with
out
the
of
germ.
this.
Yeah, I don't know. Alex is up to 28 life now. John's, I mean, at least he's not dead, but
How do you plan to win? He's still on 4 lands. He's been completely housed by Mana Leak. His whole plan was that Liliana.
yeah, that was
Was he thinking twice?
Yep. He's doing main phase think twices because I guess.
Because he needs land.
Yeah.
He doesn't have Gideon. He's Liliana and Jace. This deck doesn't make very much sense, actually. It's got a little bit of... Actually, it's like that song, Carlos Santana with Michelle Branch. It's like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Started with a kiss.
We'll have to ask him if that's what this deck was started with.
Oh, he added the Phantasmal image back in after I made fun of him.
Yeah, we were definitely discussing his build earlier. He did actually add Phantasmal image. It looks like he cut Wormcoil because that was in the deck. It's no longer there, so...
He's 2-0 right now, though, right?
Yeah, he is.
Can't make too much fun of him.
Right.
Actually, we can.
Well, we have been, anyway.
I think he jumped the gun on that. Maybe he didn't jump the gun because if Alex has too much mana open, he's just going to return the Batter Skull in response to the O-Ring.
Right. He needed to do it there because he just had to hope that Alex didn't have the mana leak, but he did.
So, like, look at this sick bluff, right? So let's assume that he resolves Day of Judgment, and Alex is going to rebuy.
Yeah, he can return Batter Skull whenever he wants, but.
Actually, I think that's a pretty bad error. Now he doesn't have mana to return Batter Skull.
What did he do? Flashback a
Just
think
flashback
twice?
I think twice. Like his tokens mattered.
No, he plays another thing twice.
Main phase. It's just
Alex with the main phase thing twice.
Alex has inevitability right now, and I mean, I guess Medina's like representing he has counterspell, but like, what if he had, instead of casting that thing twice, he just returned Batter Skull? Wouldn't he have enough mana to pay for mana leak anyway? No.
So.
Snapcaster
Jace. Snapcaster. Rebuy mana leak. Mana leak the Jace.
Jonathan, what do you think about the card Mana Leak? Oh, well, looks like Batter Skull's gonna find a friend here.
Yeah. It's,
Did I tell you about the first time I saw Batter Skull in play?
No.
Like, so, it was in the top 8 of 5K, and Dave Shields was playing it.
Mm.
And then, like, there was, somebody wrathed and, like, a Callblade Mirror.
Oh, you did tell me about this last night.
So, like, Shields, like, returns Batter Skull. He has, like, 2 Batter Skulls in play. Like, just returns them to grip. I, like, whisper over to, like, Luis Neiman, whoever's saying that. I'm like,
what is he doing?
It's like he's returning Batter Skull to his hand. I'm like, wait a minute, let me see that card. You can return that to hand? I thought it was good enough to make...
I stopped reading in the middle.
Like, I thought it was good enough
text.
to literally get... Stoneforge Mystic Band, which I said early on when I thought about this card will get Stoneforge Mystic Band without the ability to return it to your hand.
Yeah, which Alex just did, by the way. Returned the Batter Skull. Now he's in with the Snapcaster. Probably just replays Batter Skull here.
In my opinion, he should have made that return play 2 turns ago. And I mean, seriously, who cares about drawing the extra card? It's pretty irrelevant. What's Jonathan doing
Jonathan
here?
has a Dissipate or Forbidden Alchemy.
He does not have an answer in his deck to these cards.
Dissipate. Where's the Dissipate? Oh, it was in his sideboard. Come on, John. Where's the counter magic?
He can't actually beat the card Batter Skull with the way he has his deck built. Am I wrong?
It doesn't look like you're wrong.
I mean, I guess he can get like a Titan, which is just going to get Doombladed, right?
Yeah, I mean, the Titan, makes Alex have to rebuy the Batter Skull a couple times?
Like, it's just nothing.
So, this is double Forbidden Alchemy? Yeah, I think he just Forbidden Alchemy, and now he's Forbidden Alchemy again.
I mean, I guess he can, like, play a Consecrated Sphinx and hope it doesn't die. I mean, the life totals are semi-irrelevant, but for those of you keeping track at home, Bertoncini has close to 3 Medina life totals.
Yeah.
Can you ship me a water?
Oh, yeah.
Joey? Thank you. And let's see here. He just has no answer to the cards in Alex's deck the way he... This is what we were talking about before. No one's going to argue that any of the cards in John's deck aren't good.
Right.
They're like good cards, but they're not set up in such a way as to be competitive with similar cards being played by an opponent.
I don't understand why why not play Mana Leak? I just don't understand his logic. He never really explained it. He was just like, what? Should I really be playing Mana Leak?
So, like, I mean, I showed you my trade binder that I brought, which is like 99% chase rares, mythics, and like Force of Wills, Wastelands, and 4 commons. And it's to make sure that I always have mana leaks with me. Because
You're
I'm
right.
probably
You have
playing
4
them.
stronghold mana leaks in your
in my
trade
trade
binder,
binder,
right?
just in case I forgot.
Right. That's a lot. Yeah, you should keep them in your wallet. I mean,
They're going in my deck.
so Jonathan now casts flashes back Unburial Rites and gets a Sun Titan, and this resolves because obviously Alex has.
Oh, he's getting the O-ring.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's swinging it back in his direction here. He's at least potentially doing that.
You know how insane this turn could be if Bertoncini had 1 more mana? He could, like, in response to the O-ring, he could, in response, like, return the Batterskull and Doomblade his own Snapcaster.
Yeah, so he's rebought. He is definitely. So now the O-ring is going to hit the Snapcaster, I guess.
No, I think he probably.
Oh,
did
he
in
rebought it
response.
when it's in the target. Yeah, that's all. That's good. Yeah, so the
probably
O-ring's
correct.
doing nothing right now, but again, it forced Alex to do that. So now Phantasmal Image, copying Sun Titan, getting back Liliana, sack a dude, edict you.
Pretty powerful position to be
No, he
in.
just gets a land.
Oh no, Liliana was dissipated. Or I'm sorry, Celestial.
Oh,
Purge.
you're right. That's why. Thank you. Sent Liliana on a path to exile, I guess. Is that? People are like, what's path to exile?
Do you think Alex has like a rat? Because if he doesn't, it would be a pretty exciting comeback.
Nice Twitter comment, but we're not going to reread that on the air.
That's a good one. Go check out what Twitter said. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
O-ring on probably true Sun Titan, right?
Yep.
And then
a Doomblade for the Phantasmal Image.
yep. That was exciting for about 30 seconds.
Yeah. It might have been about a minute and a half, actually.
Yeah.
Well,
Rebuy think twice.
I want John to get back into this game here.
Who are you cheering for, John or Alex? Come
Well,
on.
I'm not necessarily cheer because actually they're both decks that I like. I do
They're the
want to
same
know.
deck, look.
I know, but one doesn't have mana leaks. I'm just like, why? I would like to find out his logic if he has.
We
a
talked
reason
to him.
for it.
He didn't.
Yeah, but he didn't actually say why he
was
wasn't.
like,
He really his response was. It was more along the lines of, really, I should be playing Mana Leak? Like, you think I should be playing Mana Leak? And we're all like, yes, you should be playing Mana Leak. And I just asked him when we were on our half a break, are you playing Mana Leaks? And he said, no. And then we get to see it in action, no Mana Leaks.
Oh, so O-ring
So
up.
now O-ring on, John plays O-ring on Alex's O-ring, gets back his Sun Titan,
And
which
then
gets back the
nothing-
Phantasmal Image, which, what? Targeted,
I don't know what it targeted.
I thought it targeted a Sun Titan. Not sure why it disappeared. Or is he? Wait, Alex is playing Snapcaster Mage in response. Maybe before the.
Oh, and he's gonna kill the Sun Titan response. So that
right. So the
when
the
the Phantasmal Image comes into play, it can only be
a Snapcaster.
Snapcaster Mage, which is also good.
Yeah.
So he's rebuying Timely? What is the logic behind rebuying Timely?
Well, he's got to rebuy something here, I guess, and he's probably
But there's like Forbidden Alchemy, like there's tons of card draw there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I guess it's hard for those guys to get in, but there's a Batterskull that he knows about.
Right. So he's maybe just trying to set up more chump blockers for the Batterskull.
But that's terrible because the thing is, like, Alex is going to go higher and higher and higher in life as he chump blocks. And really, the only way that John's going to be able to win is if he sticks an overwhelmingly powerful threat. Mm-hmm. But it's hard to kill someone with a single overwhelmingly powerful threat when they have 36 life and are gaining 4 life a turn.
Yeah.
Right? Like, he has to have something that's bigger than a Batterskull, you know? Like, Timely chumping is... Do you think he just thinks he has enough Forbidden Alchemy action and he's gonna?
I think he's just trying to buy time. Really, I think he's trying. He's
But
like
time's working against him. That's. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, you know, actually, he can get. He's Jace Memory Adept and defend it. Then he's.
Yeah, I mean he's got. It's not as if he's playing like something like an aggressive deck that's the later it goes, the worse it is for him. He's actually got a way to win via Planeswalkers, just circumventing the entire life total entirely.
Yeah, I get it. He can win with Planeswalkers.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Like,
so
we don't have Jace the Mind Sculptor, but Jace Memory Adept does a pretty good job.
Jace
of,
Memory Adept wins very quickly.
Yeah.
So he can get. But he's doing nothing. I mean, he's just going to play instants, I guess. Alex's squad can't attack very well right now, right? I dislike that block. I would actually prefer to block with the Phantasmal.
Right, just in case you have an opportunity to get it back.
Let's see here.
And the image is just a Snapcaster Mage. It's not that.
Yeah, it's not that impressive of a creature.
Right.
What do you get a Sun Titan out of this? Well, he's burying the Sun Titan.
Yeah, with Forbidden Alchemy. Was that a flashback? Yeah, it was. Flashback Forbidden Alchemy.
Why would he bury the Sun Titan? I like it the first way around, too. Can you call up Batterskull for a second?
Call it up.
Yeah.
Batterskull, I have a question. Are you busy?
Yeah, that card's real.
Real cards!
I don't understand. How does that card exist? Question 1, how does that card exist? Question 2, why don't more people play it? Look, it's actually still a fine card on 5 mana.
Yeah, I mean, that's what everybody kept saying, and then people rarely put their money where their mouth is. It was just like, even if Stoneforge is gone, this card's ridiculous. And then they're like, Stoneforge is gone, and they're like, I'm not playing that. It's terrible.
I mean, you should see what Jerry Thompson's willing to do to gain a couple life. What?
He started 0-2.
Jerry Thompson's playing some sort of talisman that taps for colorless and also taps for life.
Pristine talisman, yeah. So there's the Sun Titan. So Sun Titan gets back what? He didn't get back a Phantasmal Image, did he? Did he get back nothing?
He should have sacked the Phantasmal Image in that combat. Whoa, I was right about a play? That is the first time.
Ooh, we'll have to write that down.
Let's see here.
All right, Alex trying to decide what he should do here with his Batterskull. At 40 life right now, Alex Bertoncini plays Unburial Rites.
Target being who? Phantasmal Image?
Likely.
Wow, imagine you had like a Dissipate there. That would be sick.
That would be pretty good. They're in his sideboard. He does have an additional Jace and 2 Dissipates in his sideboard that I think all will be coming in soon. Also, maybe some Revoke Existence action.
Jingataxias should come in.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see that. I didn't really start
Jace
looking at the sideboard.
Can you explain this to me? 2 Dissipates? No explanation?
No, sorry. I'm actually trying to figure out what is happening because he just... Yeah, we're looking at his sideboard, and he got the Phantasmal Image.
He's Doomblading the...
Yeah. So I think he Phantasmal Imaged, getting a Sun Titan, getting back a Snapcaster, I guess.
I guess Alex has a ton of margin to play with here, because I think he's being a little willy-nilly with his mana tapping. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he has so much margin from his 40 life total that...
Right, all he needs to really look at this point, I don't know what Alex is thinking as far as what he's playing around, but at this point, all he really needs to play around is Jace. I mean, to some degree.
He doesn't have a good answer to that Sun Titan, right? Like,
except for his hugely padded life total. Like he's
No,
got
that's
a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying.
time.
He has margin.
Yeah, exactly, he's got a lot of time.
It's like I said before, Medina has to have an overwhelmingly powerful threat, and he's actually not set up to get through here very well.
Okay, so he's making him John's. What is that? Tribute to Hungary?
Yeah, he's just tossing cards at half cards, like.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, is he so rich that he can just toss every card to every actual card to a half card? So
now he was just getting the germ out of the way, I think, so he could just swing in this as hefty as possible.
So 6. The Phantasm is only a 2/1, right?
Yeah, it's just a Snapcaster at the moment. So
yeah, he really should have blocked with it previously. Would have been way awesomer. Never another Sun Titan here.
Yeah, another Sun Titan from a flashback Unburial.
Getting some land.
Yeah, get some land. Why not?
See how like Alex, he didn't tap his mana very well. He could have just rebought up. Wow, that's really surprising.
Alex
he just why would he scoop?
Was he really? I mean, he had a lot of life there. I'm kind of surprised at that too.
I'm really surprised he scooped.
I mean, Alex plays Day of Judgment, which could have just wiped that. He didn't even play one earlier, did he?
I mean, he had at least 2 or 3 turns.
Right, he definitely had some time. And
think about how bad the game looked for Medina early on. Yeah. I'm actually not convinced that Alex would have lost that game because it's a natural conclusion.
Right, I mean, he doesn't even. I guess is he thinking? Oh, if I get it.
Look at it like this. Medina's got 2 Sun Titans and a Phantasmal Image and nothing to get. Right. All of the stuff he was getting was just extra lands.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, scoop to save time.
Yeah, but save time. I don't know.
But
that
he could
was
win
gonna,
the game.
Right, exactly.
Like,
it wasn't looking that bad for him. I feel like what is that? 14 damage a turn, and he was at 30 last we checked. So
he screwed up on his mana tap. He didn't screw up insurmountably. Like he could just get back the Batter Skull. He's actually going to only net lose 2 life or something per turn.
Right, because he blocks.
So he takes 12. I mean, I'm sorry. He takes 6 from the Sun Titan
and 2 from the Snapcaster,
and then
and gains
back 4. Right.
So he's only losing 4 life a turn. Right.
And actually, if he blocks properly early, he can actually get rid of the small things, and then not be dead. And then, I think that
seemed like he needed to do that.
Unnecessary scoop. Like, you know what that scoop will result in? Medina winning 101.
Huh.
He'd easily win 101 on that scoop now, instead of Bertoncini winning 101. I mean, I don't know that Bertoncini was going to win, but we really don't know that Medina was going to win.
Right, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, he has a lot of time, I think. More than it looked like. And I know you want to scoop to save time and everything, but only when it looks pretty bad for you. But losing 4 life a turn isn't all that bad and gives you a lot of time to find a Day of Judgment or just any kind of answer or a threat for yourself. Like, he was at 30 life.
And had more coming, you know?
Right.
In particular, what I dislike about this was that Alex actually can't make his deck that much faster. He's got 2 Azure Mage he can bring in. Surgical Extraction is appropriate for the matchup, but it doesn't actually make you faster. It just actually takes it longer for Medina to lose if he has Surgical Extraction in his deck. Zenith isn't probably good. Which one is Sever the Bloodline?
That's that's actually pretty decent. It's the one that's destroy target creature and everything that has the same name.
It's a million mana.
Yeah, right? But I mean, if you're taking out. So if you go kill your Sun Titan, then it wipes out the Sun Titan and any Phantasmal Images as well.
So,
what's that? It's Exile, which is even better. Sorry.
And it's flashback.
Right, yeah, and it has flashback.
So actually, that would be an absurd card to bring in if Alex had won a long game 1, not conceded a game that he could have won. So Alex is going to bring in Consecrated Sphinx, 2 Dissipates, 2 Azure Mage, and very likely 2 Surgical Extraction. I don't know about bringing in Sever the Bloodline.
What about Day of Judgment?
No, I don't think so.
I think Sever is
I would actually see siding out Day of Judgment. So Azure 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Celestial Purge though. 5, 7, potentially 8 cards coming in for Alex.
If you count the Day of Judgment.
I mean, was it just a rage quit? I do not understand why he would scoop that game.
Right. I don't know
He's
that it would be
honestly
that
putting
great.
himself in an operational hole here. Because if he had 4 Azure Mage and like some equivalent of like Vampire Nighthawk, I could understand. But like, his deck takes a long time to win. Then he's gonna take out Doomblade. I mean, I don't know, it kills Sun Titan. The timely reinforcements for sure. 3 timely reinforcements.
Does he cut the Batter Skull?
I actually think Batterskull looks pretty good.
Yeah.
He has more cards that he wants to bring in than he can take out, actually.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking maybe cut the Batter Skull, maybe cut Worm Coil. I don't know, but do you want to? See, the funny thing is, he.
Oh,
Yeah,
Medina wasn't taking a call, everyone. He's got
SCG Mobile,
the great new app.
Yeah,
SCG Mobile.
I knew that. I thought we were just kidding around. He was definitely using SCG Mobile. That's the only reason that you're allowed to have the phones on the table is for like an app like that. Right.
So, when Medina wins this match, it's like flipped heads again, huh?
Yeah.
I told
Yeah, that was the analogy. Because he said, should I be playing Mana Leak? And your analogy was
sometimes if you flip a coin, it will hit heads 8 times in a row.
Right.
And then on that day, you will make top 8.
So far, he's got 2 in a row.
He's got 2 in a row. So
And he's up a
third
game
flip.
here.
Here it comes, heads.
We may be seeing Medina hit heads 8 times in a row. So Alex leads on Island, Jonathan on Swamp. Alex has a Drowned Catacomb, John with an Isolated Chapel.
No blue. Not
No
that he had
blue-
mana
not,
to
yeah,
cast
not that it
anyway.
matters. Right. What's he gonna do? Think twice? I mean, that's about the best he could do. That's kind of unfortunate. So Alex with a Glacial Fortress and a Forbidden Alchemy on his
Name?
on his main. Yeah, that was weird.
No,
Why-
maybe he needs to hit land.
Well, he played a land though. I mean, he could.
Is that another not blue land?
Why not Forbidden Alchemy? Oh, 2
Nihil
Nihil
spell
spell bombs.
bombs.
Yeah, which I was just talking about. That's both of them actually. He plays out both of them.
I think that was actually a fine play what
Yeah.
he did. I think I might have waited a sec. There's no think twice in the bin, right?
Alex, I think, had just Forbidden Alchemy. Didn't
Yeah, but so
into
there's no
several.
speed on the Forbidden Alchemy. You didn't have to do that unless he needed a land, which he got. I don't know if he needed the land or not.
Right. So for another Forbidden Alchemy from Alex. So John sitting pretty with Neil Spellbomb in play.
Can you call that one up? It doesn't require any mana to use, only mana if you want to draw, right?
Exactly.
It's a pretty powerful card.
So I think that's what he did. I think he went Spellbomb, sack a Spellbomb, pay, draw a card.
So what do we got? Some lands down there for Alex.
And there's Batterskull. So he did keep the Batterskull. And there's the AJ
I
Germ
think it's
token.
good.
No, it's good. I just was trying to figure out what is it better than some of the cards he needed to bring in. That's all. And he obviously had the Batterskull game 1 and didn't help him win. So I wondered if he was thinking twice about the Batterskull or reconsidering the Batterskull is probably a better way to put that. So Batterskull.
Vigilance 2, yeah. That card's real.
It's
a
I
real
know.
card.
It's kind of sick. And Worm Coil Engine from Alex. So
Alex being at 40 life last game did not actually help.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like I mean, the thing is, John needs to defend that stuff. Here, is this a Dissipate? No, it's Forbidden Alchemy from John.
Wow. I think Mana Leak would have been good there, Medina. I'm just wondering.
I wonder if Alex knows John's not playing Mana Leak, or if
Yeah, I
he's,
mean, maybe, right? Like, so he Doomblades the Wormcoil Engine, setting up dubs. I mean, he's got to have like some sort of follow-up spell here, right? Otherwise, it's kind of horrible. Let's see. I can't see what card that is. Think twice.
and there's
Liliana.
Liliana from John.
Edict?
Seems bad.
I don't think it's. I mean, that's the play he made, right? Like, he doesn't have a whole lot of options. I think he's an Edict here.
Yeah, I mean, he has
So-
to. It just doesn't seem that great.
Why would he sack that? I would sack. Isn't it better to sack the Germ token?
Theoretically, I guess if you... right now, it's a lot of, basically represents a lot of mana.
It's only 1 damage difference, but he frees up a lot of option if he just.
And a Sun Titan from Alex.
Oh my goodness! Oh, that was good. Good play.
Yeah, Jonathan responds by sacking the Neil Spellbomb.
If he has Day of Judgment here, it's a windmill. If he doesn't.
Sean has...
Sacrificing the Germ Token is completely irrelevant. You have the exact same clock.
Doing that, yeah, it doesn't seem like a big deal. Like, if he sacrifices the Germ Token, that's just a lot of mana that he has to reinvest into the Batterskull again.
What card is
and
this?
Unburial Rites.
Getting a...
Is that Jin-Gitaxias?
Ooh,
it is Jin-Gitaxias. And obviously Alex can't deal with it right now. He's got... Whew, he's going to sever...
We did bring in Sever the...
He brought in Sever the Bloodline. He was going to basically just exile the Jin-Gitaxias. But, I mean, John was going to draw a bunch of cards, but it didn't matter because he didn't have mana leak for the Sever the Bloodline. And I think I don't even know if he had 2 mana up. I think he only had 1. But,
Medina's like, maybe I should decide and dissipate.
I mean, I think he probably did decide and dissipate.
Bertoncini keeps playing cards I might want to interact with. This wasn't part of the plan.
Well,
how many cards were there that, like, a mana leak would have just snapped Alex's game in half? Like, 1 mana leak. Blip, blip.
Again, I would like to ask him, and I will. Why are you not?
No, the
playing
deck
that?
that top-aided last week didn't have it.
So that's his reasoning, you think?
Shrug.
I don't. Maybe that guy just forgot to bring them. He didn't have them in his trade binder like you do, or his wallet. So wow, game 1 and 2 over pretty fast, or well, 2 over very fast. Somebody mentioning Alex not having anything to put the Batterskull on. Well, he can return it to his hand and just replay it. As far as like Alex in game 1, why he may have scooped.
I'm gonna make Medina cry.
So, do we know how much time's left in the round? I'm gonna check on that.
This person's... Oh, is that an Apple logo, but it's also a butt?
He's looking
at this correctly?
I do see what you see. Yeah, so we're going to check on how much time's left in the round here because obviously game 2 was over pretty fast, but still need to pick things up. I don't know how much I like... How much? 15 minutes. Okay, well, that seems like it theoretically enough if they play briskly. But
the problem in these situations is the player who's not winning can play not briskly. Like, well...
yeah, that's true. If they want to play
of
for
this
a draw,
pace is a
right.
little bristling to me. I prefer more of a porcupine pace. Medina carefully readjusting his life total and checking on some trades.
Yeah, he's trying to think. Well, what did he tell us before the tournament started? He said, "I just want to go 0-2 so I can go trade."
Why would you even?
That was his logic for not playing Mana Leak.
To play in the open, like
25 or 30.
$25.
Excuse me.
Can't you just not play and just like trade if you wanted to trade?
Yeah.
Isn't he
I think
Star
he
City
just,
Premium writer?
He just wants to play.
Oh wait. Okay.
He probably just wants to play. He's just messing around.
He's on Team Star City. I forgot.
Yeah, he's definitely on Team Star City.
Alex is on Team Black and Red Hoodie. Let's see. Blue White Land v Island.
Yeah, so C Chrome Coast from Medina. Alex has the Dark Six Shores and an island.
Seachrome Coast 3. It loses value if you don't play it now. There you go.
That's pretty much the best. When you draw 3 Seachrome Coasts, that's a nice order to play them. Except that he's playing black. And now it plays a Plains.
Nobody doing anything. I wonder if Bertoncini knows that there's no mana leak in the other deck.
All right, so it's just draw go right now. Both players hitting all their land drops, and I think John now has access to black mana. I kind of can't see.
Oh my god, he can't answer this.
I know,
this
it's
is
nuts.
atrocious.
Unless he has Dissipate, and he doesn't.
Oh, he can just
So
Phantasmal
Wormcoil
Image
Engine.
it. He'll Phantasmal Image it. It's okay.
Wormcoil Engine from Alex resolves. Jonathan now playing a land. Oh wait, yeah, it's a Glacial Fortress comes into play untapped. There's the Phantasmal.
This
Image
actually
that Mike mentioned.
could be great, right? So he sets it up, and then he can rebuy that Phantasmal Image with the Sun Titan that's in his hand.
Right. If Alex destroys the Phantasmal Image,
he'll still get the tokens.
He'll get the guys. Yeah.
Oh, this is actually very good for Jonathan. What's surprising to me is no Think Twices and Forbidden Alchemies have been played.
Same here. Maybe those are just bad cards.
That card is unbelievable. Phantasmal Image. It's more impressive every single time.
Yeah, it's nuts. We saw it in the Illusions deck last week.
All right, does he understand how this works? Yeah, okay, he does understand how this works. Okay.
Yeah. Oblivion Ring targets the Phantasmal Image, which destroys it rather than exiling it, just for those at home. And so the Phantasmal Image, which is a Wormcoil Engine, leaves behind 2 little worms.
Alex can't really attack here, can he? Nope.
Oh. Alex tapped out. Jonathan, if he plays a Sun Titan here, would be in great
Sun Titan
shape.
for Phantasmal Image for Wormcoil Engine.
Yeah, it would be so good. But that's what he.
How good are you, Jonathan?
He's got it available right
Swing
there.
with the Death Touch token. He doesn't see it. Swing with the Death Touch token. No, did not swing with the Death Touch token.
Yet, anyway. He can. That may have been first main phase. Copy your Wormcoil Engine. Now he's going to go into combat. It looks like so.
Swing first.
Yeah, he's going in with both.
Why?
Alex looks like he's taking it all.
Oh, he's afraid of a dismember?
Maybe.
There's no reason not to block the lifelink.
Yeah, it seems like he's just playing around Dismember. Yeah, I mean, I agree also with we did a Twitter comment. These aren't technically Solar Flare.
Why?
Well, because they're actually very different. I mean, they're just the same colors.
They're the same.
Did you read AJ's article yesterday? He went by and compared how they are so different.
I mean, they don't have Persecute.
I like calling it something like Neo Flare at least, rather than just
those
Solar
decks
Flare
had
again.
Remand. These decks have Mana Leak. They have big guys, light reanimation strategy. What's the big difference?
I guess just the I prefer it because it's a completely different. I guess I like decks being called what they are at one point, and not like
there's never a deck where the name Solar Flare would have been an accurate portrayal
of that's
anything.
Right. But in the meantime, Alex has been able to get rid of the Sun Titan with the or get rid of with an O-ring. Sorry, I was going to say one Sun Titan, but there was only one because the Phantasmal Image is a Wormcoil engine. So now Jonathan getting in with 2 worms and a Wormcoil engine, or at least attempting to get in.
These games can be so swingy, though. Oh.
Doomblade, the Phantasmal Image. Okay, that's going to give him 2 more guys. 2 more worms. And,
is he looking for, like, a Wrath here?
Alex down to 8. Now goes Sever the Bloodline.
Sever the Bloodline. Must be nice. I like it.
So he just names, or he just targets it. He doesn't have to name anything, and all the worms disappear. So there's a reason Sever the Bloodline is very good. There's Unburial Rites from Jonathan.
What's he gonna get?
Phantasmal Image, copy your Wormcoil Engine.
Medina hasn't played a hard draw spell, right?
I don't think so, no. Alex, move your stuff down.
Medina.
Stinks. Medina, do you have?
No.
Something?
No, no, no,
So
no,
he
no.
untaps.
Oh, no.
All right, upkeep. No.
Ah!
No. So yeah, there's these 2 cards for
That's-
Alex off the consecrated Sphinx.
That's like tearing off a Band-Aid from a werewolf. Oh, boy. Poor John. No one ever comes back from consecrated Sphinx.
And give John an opportunity to prove that wrong. Is that what was that?
He's just gonna try to race him.
What was that? Did he just use?
Revoke
like,
existence.
Oh, okay. So he exiles the Worm Coil Engine and swings in for 6. He's got his Worm Coil Engine of his own here.
Does he not like have a Snapcaster or anything?
I'm kind of surprised at John's draw here. Really, we haven't seen any.
What I'm really surprised
Think
is he
twice
might
any
win.
Forbidden Alchemy. I mean, Bertoncini's down to 8. Jonathan at 26. Grave Titan. Swing in with the Sphinx.
Sphinx
John
is so
can't cast a
backbreaking.
draw spell right now, you know? Like,
I think that Alex just missed the. Did he just miss the draw? Did he? I think he did. It's
I was
a May.
watching, trying to see what. Yeah,
he
it's
missed the
definitely
draw.
a May.
That's correct, right? People at home, Alex missed the draw.
I was looking at John's hand trying to see what he drew. Didn't catch whether Alex remembered to draw a Sphinx. John needs a Day of Judgment or something right now.
Oh, Alex is like, hey, did I miss the draw? That's a May. That is a May.
Yeah, hold up. That's what John's telling him.
No way. That's a May. First-hand experience on that being a May.
Yeah, I know. I used to miss it a lot when I first started
No
playing
way.
with it.
I would let somebody draw like 15 minutes later. Not in this spot.
John's like, I already played a land.
So ship a judge down there.
Yeah, there's a judge standing there talking.
Unambiguous.
Yeah. it's
Yeah,
not.
he fixed it. What do we got
Is
here?
that Jingataxius?
Jingataxius. So what ends up happening here? Does John actually draw 7 cards? Because if he draws 7 cards, it means Alex draws 14 cards. Alex will probably find an answer to Jingataxius if that's the case.
You'd think. Alex is pausing him to.
That was... What is he...
I'm wondering what John's thinking here because I don't.
Oh, you know what he might be thinking? He might be able to brain him with one shot from Jace.
Right. Yeah, he could let him draw a bunch of cards.
Like
and then-
14 cards is a lot.
I mean, he's in a
Why didn't he bring the worm?
just a block.
Who cares? Blocking and attacking is the same.
Oh, he's got an answer for the Sphinx. That's what he was probably also digging for an answer for the Sphinx. You know,
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Why didn't he do it on his own turn then? Oh,
he did. He played Jingataxius, drew all those cards, and then killed
I
the
see.
Sphinx.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense then. However, you just shipped his opponent 14 cards. His opponent's almost certainly going to have an answer for Jingataxius.
I don't know if Alex drew all 14 because. Well, yeah, I guess I don't know how many Alex drew.
I would.
I would think about it a little bit, but
Or it depends on how good the cards you were drawing were, right?
yeah.
That's fair. You have to draw them in clumps of 2, though, right?
Yeah, so it's like John draws 1, Alex draws 2.
What?
Oh,
That's what we were talking about.
Did he draw all 14? Okay.
We were thinking maybe Jonathan's setting up Bertoncini to kill him really quickly with Jace Memory Adept. So, like it might be the right play. Like,
So
I don't know
Alex
how many
does
cards-
have an answer for the
Alex-
Jingataxius. It's a O-ring. O-ring's the Jingataxius. Grave Titan blocked by a Worm Coil Engine. And John gets 2 dudes. Seriously?
So Alex has to discard down to 7. The question is, can Jonathan win the counterspell fight, the inevitable counterspell fight, with no counterspells in his deck?
That's unlikely if that's the fight they're fighting.
I don't.
Yeah, well, there's a Sun Titan from
Sunny,
Alex.
Sunny T, down to 1 land. Bertoncini doesn't want to win. This is on. You know, he scooped a game that he was probably going to win in game 1. Just scooped it on rage. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I honestly, why would you make that play? He's ahead on the table and he has 14 cards in his hand. Am I wrong? Am I crazy here?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what. I'm kind of.
There is already an Unburial Rights.
Right.
He's going to go Wrath Unburial Rights. That's your best case scenario. I'm like, what does he have? Surgical Extraction maybe? He's trying to juke him?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. So he just got land with that Sun Titan. All right, so now John. There's a Forbidden Alchemy. John trying to decide what exactly he wants to keep, and he's made the decision. We couldn't quite see what it was. That's a good point, calling the deck Solar Flare because of Sun Titan. Right? It actually makes a little bit more sense.
It does make sense.
So, speaking of Sun Titan, it blocks a worm, a lifelink worm, and
yeah, that's what I thought. And then you can run a rebuy. I'm not sure if it's better to run a rebuy against one land. There's no threat. You just play Jace Memory Adept here. No fancy.
What's that? Oh, Revoke Existence.
Oh, getting back
he
Jin
gets back Jin
Gitaxias.
Gitaxias.
Okay,
No
that's
Sphinx
okay.
to allow Alex to draw 14 this time.
So he's going to draw 7 himself?
He's going to, yeah.
My God, if he had counterspells in his deck, this game would be locked up. Oh, this is so painful. Oh my God, I did not understand it.
But it's still, look at this. Look
competitive
at
in
this game, though. It's ridiculous. He's still, I mean, he's completely in control right now.
No, he's not. You are not completely in control.
Sorry. He's way ahead right now. He's got Jin Gitaxias in. He had 31 life, and Alex is at 8. And I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Look how many cards he just drew. I know they're not counterspells. He still drew a lot of cards.
He has to win. I mean, I don't
He
know.
does have to win, but I'm saying.
I would have
7
smashed
cards
down
is pretty
Jace
good.
Memory Adept last turn.
Does he have it? Did you see
I
it?
don't know.
Well,
I would have
then
done it
maybe that'd be
whether or
one
not
way-
I had it. It would have been in play. It would be.
That would be nice. If you can. Okay, so now is a Phantasmal Image,
Virginia.
which is just removal. You know.
Oh, imagine we just went, Dissipate here. No.
Yeah, maybe.
Dissipate! Dissipate!
Imagine.
Yeah, imagine!
He visualized it, and it happened right in front of us.
This
Look at that.
is more exciting than Craig Jones versus Olivier Ruel. Called it right here.
Lightning Helix. I mean, Dissipate.
Dissipate! I'm gonna Unburial Rights my Sun Titan and get back my
Sever the Bloodline. Okay.
I told you this game is not locked up.
He just counterspelled the first removal Alex had.
All right, come on, let's go. Come on, Jonathan Medina. Jace Memory Adept for the kids at home. For the kids at home.
He's got access
They've
to
got a
3
2-minute
in his,
extension.
in his 75. Okay.
But in my opinion, it should be a 200-minute extension. Come on.
You just don't want this to go to a draw. Neither do I. So Sun Titan, Liliana, make you sack a dude. Wonder if that's the play here. I would think so.
Kill the dude.
Did John just not have a Phantasmal Image to
I don't
grab
know.
so he could go double up
John
on the
still
Sun
hasn't
Titan?
cast a Think Twice. See?
You're right.
Michael Patton.
What do we got here?
Over to the side of the stage. Your $10 booster draft is waiting for you. Michael Patton, please report to the side of the stage.
just play another Sun Titan. You know what it was? He saw, I did have a Phantasmal Image. I should have gotten that. I'll just play another Sun Titan and get it back now. Look, there it is. Exactly what happened. I forgot to get the Sun Titan the first time. I mean, the
O'Neal spellbound.
Oh my God.
Please come to the side of the stage.
This game is a riot. Just main phase it. Tigger! Here it is.
Yeah, why not? Remove your graveyard. And I'll draw. I'll draw a card also.
Eyes must be nice.
Did he draw? Yeah, there we go.
Right now,
Draw a card.
Bertoncini's like, why did I concede game 1? I was winning. Did I have to go to the bathroom that badly?
All right, Alex. Was that okay? He untaps all of his.
You
12
agree with me, right? He
lands.
was literally could have won game 1.
He could have. Well, yeah, we had that conversation. I don't know why he didn't. He could. He had plenty of. He was at 30 life with a Batter Skull in play. He would have net lost 4 life a turn.
No, 2 life if he makes the right block first.
Okay.
So he'll go
yeah,
down
you're right,
once,
right,
and
right.
then he blocks
You're right.
after that.
So yeah, he had time to find an answer to what
And
John
like
had.
Medina can't answer a Batter Skull, so like block, revive, replay it. It's not going anywhere.
So
turn 0.
Turn 0. Is Alex's turn 0? That we know of? Okay.
All right. Does Alex have Day of Judgment? That would be exciting.
I mean, does he have it in his deck? Yes.
I mean, we don't know if he has
He's
in his
got,
deck
he's
this
got
game.
access to
What is
3.
this?
Yeah,
Forbidden
we talked about
Alchemy.
bringing in more.
Forbidden Alchemy. You know what would be the sickest? If Medina were just playing like the long swindle. You know, like every single play was just to get some sort of like crowd reaction at home. Like every single play is just like, he had one of his one dissipates. And like, look at all the Sun Titans. And then like he's just like stringing Bertoncini along like a troll.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't put it past
Bertoncini like
Medina.
desperately plays like a Day of Judgment. And
He's
then
got
like
the showmanship, you know.
then
I mean, I can
Medina's
see it.
like, must, and he's like, Jace, memory adapting you. And he's like,
whole
oh
time.
no! And the whole time that was his play. And he was just like, I did it for the kids at home. Every one of those things, from the time that you drew 14 cards, was for the kids at home.
So Alex plays a Wormcoil Engine to attempt to get back in the game. Passes a turn to Jonathan. Turn 1 of extra turns. Jonathan plays Oblivion Ring.
He's just
on
gonna
the
kill him with
Wormcoil Engine.
damage. This
It
is
works.
BS. Come on.
Hey, you never know. here.
Attack for 18.
Let's see what happens.
Opponent at 8. Attack. These guys have vigilance too. It's actually fairly disgusting.
Right,
And
all 3 in, and now he gets back. I mean, he's resolving the triggers here. Right, so
I'll spell bomb.
I'll go with that.
A land.
Yeah, land.
Another land.
Sure, land. Yeah.
And
there it is. John Medina with no mana leaks flips heads again.
Very nice.
3 rounds in a row.
3 flips of heads in a row for
With
John
no
Medina.
mana leaks.